Most people never stop to ask themselves the hardest questions. They don't want to. Because the moment you look beneath the surface of your own life, you find cracks. You find contradictions. You find out how often you've chosen what was easy instead of what was right. And that realization cuts deep. For example, you know you should leave a relationship that's killing your spirit, but you stay because it's familiar. You know you should stop numbing yourself every night, but the silence feels unbearable. You know you should speak up about what's wrong at work, but you keep your mouth shut because you're scared of what you'll lose. These are the battles most people face. They're not glamorous, they're not epic, but they are real. And they are where your humanity is forged. Everyone says they want to go deeper, but the truth is, digging deeper isn't easy. It's not comfortable, it's not glamorous. Most never even try because the moment you scratch beneath, you start to hit resistance, old patterns, fears, the weight of what you've been avoiding. And so the majority stay shallow, chasing distractions, calling it a life. Doing the right thing sounds simple, but for some, it's the hardest thing in the world. To speak truth when everyone else is silent, to stay kind when bitterness feels easier, to walk away from what is comfortable but false, into what is uncomfortable but real. It's not easy, it's a war. And every time you choose it, you feel the battlefield inside your own chest. Why is it so hard? Because the world has trained us to take the path of least resistance, to trade integrity for acceptance, to ignore your inner compass in exchange for the approval of the crowd. But the deeper you go, the less those trades make sense. The cost is too high. Every time you betray your soul, something dies a little. So what is it that drives us towards this state? It isn't success, it isn't comfort, it isn't the applause, it's something primal. It's the hunger for truth, the whisper that tells you there's more than this, the fire that refuses to let you settle. That voice that won't let you lie to yourself anymore. That is what pulls you deeper. That's what makes you human. Humanity isn't built by convenience, it's built by struggle, by choosing the hard thing, the right thing, over and over until it changes you, until it carves you into someone who can stand in the storm and not move. That is where real strength is born. That is where the deeper life begins. And so the question is not whether digging deeper is hard, it will be. The question is whether you will answer the pull, whether you will step into the fire and let it forge you. Because every time you do, you discover another layer of what it means to be truly alive, another glimpse of what it means to be fully human. Here's the advice that no one gives you. Stop asking if it's supposed to be hard. It is. Difficulty is not a sign you're failing, it's a sign you're on the real path. The shallow life is easy because it costs you nothing. The deeper life is brutal because it costs you everything false. If you want to change your life, stop searching for the way around the struggle and start moving through it. That's where the treasure is buried. That's where you find yourself. So what happens when you finally leave the relationship, when you stop numbing, when you speak the truth you've swallowed for years? The worst that happens is discomfort. People get upset. It bruises your ego. You lose what was already broken. But you won't be struck by lightning. The sky won't fall, and the best that happens, you get your life back. You breathe differently, you stand taller. You realize you were never as trapped as you thought. And that realization, that freedom, well, it's the beginning of everything. Humanfluence, out.